Being disabled can be a lonely experience. The constraints of a broken body often preclude a normal social life, and others often feel uncomfortable around disability, even if they are not hostile. Quote by Henry George. Living with disease and disability really is a very lonely place, sometimes even in your own home, surrounded by people who love you, but who cannot possibly understand what you're going through because you look normal on the outside with no visible injuries. This kind of loneliness comes from a place where those you love have not fully educated themselves about your disability and what you are and will go through. Additionally, loneliness comes from a place where people are unable or unwilling to have compassion for you. You are seen as lazy or damaged or a burden. Sometimes the lack of compassion comes from old friends who've stepped out of your life. Sadly, it sometimes comes from those you love the most, your family. From the onset of my disability, I have lived with constant, unbearable pain. My thoughts are almost always entirely concentrated on that pain, constantly hoping and praying and searching for something, anything that will provide relief. This uncontrollable mental distraction is isolating. It has isolated me from family and friends who cannot possibly understand the outward irritability that constant pain causes a weary mind and an exhausted body. It's unfortunate that sometimes our friends and family cope by abandoning us. I now find myself abandoned by the two most important people I have ever loved in the last 20 years. And I am now in the midst of a divorce I did not see coming and I did not want. The only joy I had in my new life of pain is now gone. And I'm now being forced to break a vow I made to my God, not once, but twice. Abandonment is the most painful loneliness and isolation imaginable for someone with a disability. This relatively new channel will go on. I may not upload a new video tomorrow or next month or even next year, because I am currently searching for my promised forever home alone. But once I'm established in my new home, I'll start anew and I'll begin uploading new content relative to gardening with disability. Until then, I will keep my chin up, and you do the same. It's okay to feel sorry for yourself. Just don't unpack and live there. Feel your feels in the moment. Anger, pain, fear, heartache, doubt, abandonment, loneliness, and regret. And set them all down. Now lace up your boots, put on your gloves, pick up your shovel, and get out there for some much needed garden therapy.